Good morning, everyone. Thursday, May 13th, and this morning, once again, all about our Unit 6 halfway through Level 3 projects. We polished off the Ableton checkpoint project yesterday. Kind of just did a once over of the list, and we got to review that, make sure we didn't miss anything. But I think we're gonna wait until we also do the sound design checkpoint because, yeah, I think it's just easier to go through everything and then go back for both projects and see if we missed anything, see if we can fine tune things. Honestly, I'm feeling confident about what we did yesterday for Ableton, and you know we've been killing it in sound design, so I think that it'll be challenging, but we'll be able to get it done. What else do we got going on today? This afternoon at noon, we have our mentor session with Carrie, and I am just so excited to get my tracks ripped apart again. I'm just kidding. She's a really great mentor, an amazing wealth of knowledge, and every single session so far has been a level up. We are really kind of picking things apart, making sure that each section works with one another and that there are no just weird notes and weird things that I did without intention. So I think a lot of it is about getting that creative spurt of energy, getting everything laid out, and going back in and kind of using the knowledge part of things to make sure it all sounds harmonious and that it all works well together. It's the back half of this vlog week, and it is our midterms. We are midway through level 3, and I'm feeling confident about where we're at with everything. Another mentor session down, and this one was a bit rough. Honestly, I'm kind of just battling I don't want to say wrong, but like just bad habits that I've picked up. I wish I was learning this stuff from like a blank slate. Just the way my brain works, if it thinks it knows something, it has to be told like over and 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 over again before things start to sink in. And you know, it's not that what I'm doing is necessarily wrong, but more so it's like there are certain feelings that come up when you're writing a melody, doing this, doing that, and then as the process goes on, there is, you know, theory or technical skill that sort of needs to kick in and go, why isn't this working? Or why does this feel dissonant? Or does this melody over top of this big saw stack add to the track? Or does the melody that you already have already work as the main idea of the track, and now you're just kind of convoluting everything? You know, so these are the questions coming up that really only I can answer, but I'm still kind of like, what's the right answer? Just tell me what to do. I mean, interestingly enough, you know, she could just tell me what she would do. She could just say, you can't do this, you should do this. I wouldn't do this, I would do that. You know, it doesn't really serve me for her to just give me what she would do or to like give me the answers. It's like investigating why I think the way I do about what I'm doing and why do certain things not work together. And yeah, it's really introspective work, and it's super frustrating for the way that my brain works. I don't even understand why I can't just be like, okay, cool. I'm just sitting there like not arguing, but just like not getting it. I don't get it. I understand it logically, if that makes sense, but like I don't understand it practically. I wish I could remember the exact analogy, but she said something along the lines like, you gotta throw all the paint cans at the wall to see if you actually like what it is or not. And so it's all about making mistakes, it's all about getting messy, and it's all about having fun, which I'm pretty sure is actually from Magic School Bus, but it applies. I love it though. Honestly, it's good. It's good for me. It's necessary, you know, it's necessary to go to the next level. It's necessary to totally comprehend what my mentor this quarter is trying to get through to me. On the other side of this struggle is always a level up. So we need to work on the beginning of the week vlog and get that posted and work on some music. And that'll be it for the day. Hope you had a good week and your weekend is going well. Let's get to work. Happy Friday, everybody. It is May 14th. We just got into the studio, got our breakfast made. We are ready to rock out. Look what I got, everyone. Ooh. Quite the investment a Herman Miller Aeron. I'm in here 10 to 12 hours a day, sitting a lot, and this chair is the best in the world. I'm loving this back support. Check this out. Pushes right up into the back, the lower back, and so far that pressure is feeling a lot better than my previous chair. Today, for Icon, I am finalizing my Unit 6, my mid-level projects. We have a sound design project and an Ableton project. I basically went through the entire project once, and now I'm gonna go back in, check everything out, make sure it all is sounding good. Basically for these checkpoints, there's just a huge list of different things we need to do, and we are awarded points for each one that we do correctly. That's pretty much what we got going on today. It's a checkpoint, so not really anything to do for Future Friday. Nothing really stood out for me this week that I haven't already showed you. So I'm gonna jump on this and get it done. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, May 15th, and you know what day it is. Sound Design Saturday. We are making sounds all day today, and we're going back to Dune 3. I did pick up this really well-known plugin called Diva a while ago, and so I want to jump in that eventually, but for whatever reason, the layout's quite a bit different. There's a lot of different settings and things you can do with that plugin. So I want to get a little more familiar with it before I jump into Sound Design Saturdays with that one. We are going to go back to Dune 3. I got a whole bunch of different sounds in my head that I want to get out today, and I'm looking forward to sound designing all day and showing you what I come up with. I will say though, it's a process to learning this stuff. Like, had I not messed around with a whole bunch of presets and then used those in my tracks, and then, obviously not going to Icon would have been a different story, but now kind of learning the foundation of subtractive synthesis, FM synthesis, I'm now in a position where, because of my experience making music, using presets, I'm a lot more familiar with synthesizers. And so actually knowing the foundations, I am able to go in there and make a lot of cool different sounds. I'm really liking how things are going so far, and I'm really excited to get things going on my favorite plugin, Dune 3, and show you what we come up with. Welcome back to another episode of Sound Design Saturday. We got a little crazy today, I'm not gonna lie. The sounds I created, I am absolutely loving. I mean, it's suggested to put time aside specifically to do sound design, but I made this one sound and inspiration took over. I've made something that is kind of along the lines of some of the classics I've been remixing, but a clear original, and I'm digging it. You know what? We're not even going to waste time chit-chatting. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you all the presets, and then as a little added bonus, I'll show you this track I made with basically all the presets that I made. All right, well, meet me over by the computer. Let's go. Here we are in Dune, Elated Presets. Sound Design Saturday number 2 for Dune, and here we go. Groovy FM pluck bass. Light little filtered pad. Number 3, little FM off beater bass. Number 4, mini techno fill pluck. Mono techno stab bass. Nice acid bass. Nice techno pluck. Simple shimmer pad. And last but not least, a techno square pluck. We made 9 sounds today, and we started a new track that I am absolutely loving. Let's check that out. How about that? Not really arranged yet, just got a couple sections going, but all of the elements of the track are there. I'm loving it. It's almost like melodic house this time. So we're exploring. We are covering different genres, and the cool part about this is I've gotten feedback recently where, because I was showing the person so many different tracks I was doing, well, their feedback was that, yes, this is a different style, but I can tell that this is you based on the way that you write music. And in all honesty, I thought that was one of the biggest compliments I've ever received. If you're trying to find your sound, and what I've learned through this process going to Icon Collective is your sound is you. It's not any particular genre, it's the way and the tiny little micro decisions that only you make in your special way that make up your sound. So no one can put together and EQ and change filters and layer the way that I do. It's almost an unconscious action, and when all put together, that's my sound. Another sound design Saturday come and gone, and I could not be happier about how things went today. All right, this is it for this vlog. Looking forward to talking to you next week.